Hey Scorpios, welcome back to my channel. Let's do your reading today. Before we get started, don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe if you are not subscribed, and all the information about everything is going to be in the description box. I want to say this right away. I think my neighbors either upstairs or I'm not sure where, having a little party. So if you hear a little bit of music, it's probably coming from there. But anyway, Scorpios, let's get started. Hopefully it's not gonna be too much on the audio. I don't think you guys are gonna hear it, but like little musical background. I mean, usually people put music right in the video, so let's see. Let's see, my friends. The Fool, King of Cups. Hope you are surviving these crazy conjunctions that we're having right now. We just had the new moon of Pisces, which had like the craziest aspects I've ever seen astrologically. It's like we had Mercury conjunct Saturn in Aquarius, we had Venus, Pluto, Mars conjunction, we have, what else is going on? What else, like I don't even remember. There's more conjunctions there, like my brain is right now. Yeah, this new moon is with Jupiter, of course. We have North Node in Taurus right now, so yeah, there's a lot going on, guys. But let's see, let's try to make sense what's going on with you. Okay, we have Hierophant, Two of Cups, Four of Swords, Hierophant, the Magician. As always, there's a lot of readings on this channel. Some will resonate with you, some will not. So, you know, use your own intuition always, first and foremost. I feel like the energy obviously been heavy. You know, I feel like there is just a lot, like the world and your own life. It's a lot of different things, but we'll try to see what can we do to make it a little bit better. Let's see, let's take 3 more cards. And then I'm gonna use regular Rider-Waite for the clarifiers. Okay. I'm hearing I'm not giving up, or I'm not giving up on love. Some of you, and it's interesting, as I'm hearing you're saying I'm not giving up on love. These are the cards that flew out. I'll take all of them today. Let's just check bottom of the deck. Interesting, bottom of the deck. Is the world. Okay, let's talk about this, my dear Scorpios. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? So, I feel like for a lot of you, this is the moment in time. This will be probably resonating more for single Scorpios. Of course, the ones who are in a relationship, you know, sometimes you're in a relationship, but unfortunately you are not sure where it's going either. So it's not like, in a way, like it's not like if you get in a relationship, right? Everything is magically resolved. This is usually where all the work begins, right? We can say. And I feel like for a lot of you, a beautiful love, a beautiful relationship is this wish, this dream that you have. For a lot of you, you also are not sure if it's ever gonna get manifested. So I'm hearing here you are either a Scorpio who is single or a Scorpio in a connection where you have doubts right now, experiencing doubts right now. You might have met someone and it did feel like, you know, obviously, like Scorpios sometimes like to jump into that, oh yeah, this could be the one, this is the one, I think I met my soulmate, I think I met my twin flame. But of course here you were not necessarily sure. There was just like this energy here with the Lovers card where it felt very faded for some reason. It felt really like it could be the one. And here it's not about you being desperate so much as feeling the connection. And you know, when I say feeling the connection, this is not something like, oh, just any person you meet, you feel it with, right? Or just any person you meet, you want to jump right on it. Usually Scorpios feel very rarely something too, but when you do, you're all in. It's so intense. So I feel like for a lot of you, there was a beginning of the connection and you just feel confused right now. Is this over? Is this not what you thought you were? Will there be another one? Because it seems like you are having this pattern where it's just you against the world. Like literally, that's how I'm hearing. It's you against the world. It's you against the world that tries to tell you that only if you're a certain age you're supposed to have a relationship. Like, oh, like I just honestly, and something like I just saw that shocked me. I just saw some kind of channel for men on YouTube saying how if a woman is over 30 years old and she's not married, she brought it upon herself or whatever. And it's like basically like making very cruel remarks towards women. And I was like I don't know why it showed up on my algorithm, but I felt so sad because there are so many women who, you know, either were in abusive relationships and they tried to really heal and get out of it, or there were so many women who just, I don't know, they're like really wanted to not just be a taker in the relationship, but get education, get work. And it doesn't have to do with toxic independence. It had to do with just not wanting to be a user, wanting to be someone who contributes to the relationship. And it's just, of course, there's not every man is thinking like that, but I don't know, for whatever reason, this appearing on my feed today made me so sad. I was like, I cannot believe there are men who think like that, you know, about women, you know, and I mean, whatever, like, I'm not gonna go into this, but basically there is a feeling like it's you against the world. You knowing that you have your faith in God, and you know that, you know, even though we all get tested and sometimes the timing has to be right and everything, you also know that you prayed so much to the Creator. You know that you know that you're supposed to have it at some point. You know that it's like at this point it's a taste of your faith, test of your journey. At this point, it feels like you against the world that tries to tells you that love is not possible in this day and age, that, oh, maybe you're of wrong age, or from the wrong ethnic background, this and this and this and that, and you're just like, but I know, right, that it's like that really is going to be not all these people who decides in the end of the day, will I have it or not? It's going to be, you know, for the higher power to decide whether I'm worthy of this blessing or not, right? And there's something here to say about the Two of Cups next to the Four of Swords. Maybe you've had situations where you would have started a new connection and it felt divinely guided, but it always seems like whenever especially you start a new connection, somebody either disappears or takes a step back or is frozen. And again, maybe it's not even often that happens, but in those rare moments that you actually feel something to a person, something is just so strange and something is so weird, and you're wondering, you're asking almost like the higher power at this point, listen, if this person was never interested in me, or if this person never had good intentions towards me, why did you bring them into my life? Like, why? I feel like it's almost like your dialogue here could be with a higher power. Like, why would you bring this person into my life if it was meant to be just another lesson? Like, how many more lessons can it be? Like, we learned so many lessons. Maybe at this point it's time to stop lessons. And it's literally you with the Hierophant card here. Just literally, it's like maybe going even to church or to whatever religious place and just asking like how can I get help? You know, like asking for help. Maybe even asking like a priest or some kind of magician. I don't know. Hierophant next to the magician could be like a spiritual person, a guru. You're asking like for a blessing, like, please come on. You know, with the Nine of Cups, for a lot of you, you might feel like your life is full of amazing blessings. You have money, maybe you have so much, and you don't even need, like, you know, see, the thing is, like, it's so strange how the world is so crazy. I remember, and it's just going to be like a little bit pause from your reading, a little bit me ranting about my own experience, but I remember when I was a younger girl, like when I was like 22 and I wanted to get married and have kids, everybody around me was bullying me, saying how, oh, you just want to marry someone to use them, you just don't want to contribute anything, you have to work first, you have to build career first, you know, stuff like that. And it's interesting now, years later, I'm already past my Saturn return age. Like, people are saying how, oh, you know, like, women are only valuable when they're this and this and that age. Like, when is she older, like, she can't give much. And I'm just so confused. And basically, I think this is the test. Again, watch the video, by the way, I made on this channel for Scorpio. Love is divinely promised, something like covenant between you and your Creator. Watch that video. Like, I get a little like spiritual / religious there, but I think a lot of you will like it. That video got like a lot of you know, views and extended, so like I assume you guys are resonating with that. But you know, and hold on a second, I'm gonna turn something off quickly. I have, like always, my fridge making noises when I start recording. But basically, like, at this point, it's just your faith against everything else in the world. Your faith, whichever way here it goes. With a magician, your faith in God, your faith in your own manifestation abilities, your faith just in life. Like, I mean, like, at some point, things do need to start working out, right? Like, it cannot be that it's just you constantly meeting someone and then moving on and then moving on and being confused what happened. Because with the Six of Swords, especially card here, and the Page of Cups, I see there might have been even a pattern where you're healing, you're meeting someone maybe when you're not even looking. And it just out of the blue, a connection that's so deep. It feels with the Strength card here as an eternal bond. Some of you maybe could be dealing with Leo or something, or met somebody in August, in the month of August. But the Page of Wands, sometimes, once again, it's either there is some kind of delays to the connection with the Four of Swords, where you're waiting and you don't want to wait, and you told yourself so many times that you're not going to be waiting for anyone. But with the Page of Wands, it's like you constantly find yourself in situations where it's like it's just not clear, like why, like it seems like the love is here, and look, like the Lovers and the Two of Cups here, you know, are first and last card, the way we laid cards out here. It's just like, and it's just not clear. It's like, if the love is here, what is the problem? Like, is love not enough? What am I doing wrong in life? Like, what do I need to do? Let's clarify these cards a little more. Let's try to find the answers for this really big and important questions. Okay, we have the Page of Swords, Queen of Cups. 2 more, please. We also have the 10, we have the 10 of Cups and 2 of Wands. 9 of Swords is at the bottom. And it's like, you know, at this point, I feel like for a lot of you, there's a very big test, once again, of your faith with the 9 of Swords. Some of your darkest, deepest fears could be coming to a surface now, and it's literally your battle internally against your own fear. Somebody you're connecting with could be also going through this. Deepest fears almost like coming to a surface. What do you do now? And it's like, I really think that it's one of those journeys when it seems like you're fighting something outside of yourself. It seems like there is this energy outside of you, manifestation of these things, but really it's all inside you. As, you know, as like New Age, annoying, spiritual as it sounds, I really feel a lot of these things that you're going through is the manifestation of inner fears. Or even if it's not the manifestation, I think whatever you're going through now, there are inner fears, even if, you know, it's something that coming from the surface, coming from the outside and triggering you. I feel like there's a lot of inner fears that you're almost like fighting. There is this internal war going on. With the Page of Swords card here, you also don't understand why you find yourself in a position when you are ready and available, willing to give love with the Queen of Cups here, but you find yourself with people who would rather watch you from afar, you know, not tell you the whole story about what's going on with them. And it's interesting because these people like to watch you from afar and not tell you the whole story, but when you give them the taste of their own medicine as well, they're like, they don't like it, and it's just like, it doesn't feel like an equal partnership. What you dream about and the only thing you've ever wanted was to be with someone who loves you and to be in an equal partnership, not where you're a taker, not where you're a giver, but when you both give and take and you both share things together. You never wanted perhaps to be the person who is only giving, never getting anything back, because that's not healthy. Neither do you want it to be in a partnership where somebody's just giving you, and you're just taking and using them. Never. What you wanted was to have this partnership. Like, look in this card, there's this 2 of Wands, and there is these 2 beautiful people sharing, like, literally the universe together, you know. And it's like, you basically always wanted, instead of feeling like it's always you against the world, you wanted to be with someone who maybe is now the 2 of you fighting against the same bad things that you see in the world. Maybe like there is toxic relationships or mistreatment of certain individuals or certain group of people or something. You wanted to be with someone who you will be doing good together, share a purpose together. And with the 10 of Cups, of course, also create possibly like a family, share your, I don't know, just like 10 of Cups here, there's this family sitting by the fire, you know, like it's just beautiful and sort of, I mean, I don't know, like I feel your intentions were always good, but somehow you end up in situations where it's like, why am I here? Like, why? There are people who really have bad intentions sometimes, right, in the world, and still they are doing fine. Or even if they are not, you know, they had bad intentions, so they are where they are. But you don't get here and you don't understand why having such good intentions brings you nowhere. Let's see, Knight of Pentacles, 6 of Cups, the Tower, ooh. Jeez. Ace of Cups. And it's interesting because with the Knight of Pentacles, you just cannot be patient anymore, because you know why? It's not that you're impatient, It's just you are so tired of wasting your time. People say be patient, but here you go. It's like, you know, like I watched this, it really deeply hurt me, that video that I saw today about this, how women, you know, who are not married by a certain age, it's their fault, you know, like basically. And the guy was making a point of basically something like they've been wasting good opportunities or saying no to good men, or they were just waiting for some kind of billionaire. But it's not true. Very often there's good girls, good women who just fall in love with idiots and are waiting patiently for everyone. And it's very easy. Next thing you know, you're waiting on someone, and then you're waiting to heal, and then you're waiting on this and that. And next thing you know, you've been waiting all your life, you know? So it's like with this Knight of Pentacles, it's just you just wonder, like, if it's all worth it anyway, you know? And with Six of Cups or something here related to children, you might have children, or you might want to have children. And that's also, I feel like, affecting the situation. With the Tower to the Ace of Cups, I feel like whatever right now is being destroyed in your life, whatever old foundations are shaking, don't be scared of it. I feel like all of this somehow, in absolutely ways that we don't understand, is gonna bring peace, clarity, and new love. This is just literally what the card's showing. It could be unexpected love for some of you. Let's take just one more. Hermit, wanting to go within, have some answers, maybe wanting to go on a journey, trying to really understand why things ended maybe with a certain individual, or why things usually have certain specific pattern in your life. Let's see, Knight of Cups, Death, Three of Cups, the Emperor. I do think there is going to be a significant relationship in your life. You might be in already, or you are like manifesting this person already. Your concern here, I feel like, is with the Knight of Cups to the Death card. You see here, literally, if you look at the Knight of Cups and the Death card, they look like the same. So you're just wondering, like, is this another situation that's gonna come and it's just gonna end? So what's the point? But then with the Three of Cups to the Emperor, you find yourself often attracted to the kind of individual who maybe is desired by many people, and you don't like that. King of Pentacles, yeah, especially if it's somebody who is successful or smart. But what's interesting is that you are the one who always, look at this, King of Cups, King of Pentacles, King of Swords, King of Wands. What's interesting is that you know how they say what we see in others is a reflection of our own state or whatever. And what I'm seeing here with this message is that you very often find yourself attracted to people who seem to have so many options, or who act like they have so many options. But what you're forgetting, and that's, I feel like, the mistake that you guys been making, but it's also hard to not make this mistake because it's just what your nature is like. Very often you forget that you are the one who has, again, as stupid as it sounds, more options, but you're just not seeing them. It's like the pain of this whole situation, whatever you're dealing with now, or it may be a lifetime situation, is that you always have this tunnel vision. When you like someone, no one else exists. And what happens is that you are the one actually who has options, and you look like the one who has options. And maybe you even intimidate people who also feel the same way about you, who want to focus only on you, but they think you are so hot, or this and that, probably have so many options, and they try to protect themselves, also start acting or talking or even looking for options even if they had none. And this whole thing happens. So for you, the lesson here is to remember to not give in to love maybe too quickly, or to like weigh out your options, to not get stuck on one person. But it's hard, again, because like for Scorpio is this maximalism thing where it's all or nothing. And I don't know, what's the solution? Let's see. We have here the Chariot. It's like you have to know what you want, and you cannot settle for, look, oh my God, the Chariot follows the star. So two things here. First of all, I mean, the Chariot follows the star, but it's also like you have to know what you want and not take no for an answer. No, I'm not telling you to go stalk anyone, but like you kind of have to decide. No, honestly, like you have to decide what you want and tell the universe about it, and just not take no for an answer when it comes to universe granting your wish. Like, I don't know, I feel like this is the moment of truth for a lot of Scorpios, especially as North Node right now is transiting your 7th house. This should bring you a relationship 100%, especially with Uranus there, especially with Jupiter there. So I really think this is not even, I honestly think before mid-May, a lot of you should find a connection that's gonna like last, or fix the connection if you already found the connection, but like things are not working out. Because Jupiter is going to, what's interesting about Jupiter, and I'm using of course tropical astrology, what's interesting about Jupiter is whenever it leaves the sign, it always blesses us with a gift. So in this case, Jupiter is going to move into Aries, and of course, yes, it's going to go back into Pisces later on this year. However, still, I think there should be some manifestation of some blessing, especially with Jupiter and Neptune conjunction happening in your 5th house in April. Like, come on, guys. Like, it's just, you feel like it's right there. But it's like, we're gonna ask what's an issue in a moment, but it's like, you have to just say, this is what I want, universe, I've been waiting forever, give it to me. Like, literally almost making a demand. And also another thing with the Chariot, following the star, of course, it's your own mission, you following your own destiny. 4 of Pentacles, not playing too safe here with 4 of Pentacles to 7 of Pentacles. Sometimes you have this tendency, I feel like lately, maybe kind of, especially financially, like just keeping your options, sort of like, not keeping your options, how to say this, keeping it kind of safe. 7 of Cups, maybe what you're doing currently for a living is not the best option for you. There's some disappointments with that. There's better career opportunities going on. The Sun, exactly. 4 of Wands, like there is, especially if you are relocating right now or just recently relocated, there are better ways for you to do everything. Better ways to start your day, your physical routine, your fitness routine, people you're friends with, everything in your life. And it's not just about your love life, everything in your love life, but everything in your life, even outside of love, deserves an upgrade and can be upgraded. You can have a much better life than you're currently living. Not to say that there is anything wrong with what you have now, even if it's like everything is amazing currently, but you just know that you could appreciate things more, make better. Like, I don't know, for example, I'll give you a personal life example. Like, I live by the beach and like I have just beautiful neighborhood around me, but so often I just like literally am stuck in my room and I don't want to see anything or whatever. And I feel so ashamed some days like this, because I'm like, dude, like, you know, like, yeah, and you know, stuff like that. You of course could have a different situation. 8 of Swords, it's almost like you're waiting for someone to open your eyes and like show you the way, but it's like, I feel like you have to be this your own person here with the 8 of Wands, decide what you want and go for it. With the World card, I feel like the manifestation of everything is happening. It's like, you know how they say it's darkest before dawn. I feel like it's one of those moments. That's why it's so heavy. That's why it seems like, you know, it's like, it feels like right now for a lot of you that the sun is never gonna come out again. But I don't think that's the case. Let's see, what can you do? Like, is there anything that's blocking your manifestation, especially when it comes for love? Is there anything standing in the way? Now, just honestly, let's ask this. And we'll take Oracle too. We have here King of Swords, 6 of Cups. Ooh, okay, interesting. 8 of Pentacles. The Wheel of Fortune, Knight of Cups, the Fool, 4 of Wands. Hierophant. I think that marriage, no, seriously, marriage and commitment is in the cards for you. No doubt about this. You see the cards yourself. However, there's 2 things I want to say about this. First, King of Swords and 6 of Cups to me represents 2 things. First, it could be your own relationship with the masculine energy, something like growing up with your father, how your relationship was, daddy issues. Do you have daddy issues, Scorpio? Maybe you do, maybe you don't. There's something here, and I'm not saying like healing. Some of you have been healing this forever, and you know that it's like no matter how much you heal, there is still this wound. But there is something that may be still there that, I'm not saying that like if you don't heal it, you cannot have a relationship, but there's something there still demands your attention for some of you. For others, I feel like you could already have a person actually in your life who you're supposed to be with and who you will be with if it's destined. Honestly, no one is going to take it away. Like really, no one is going to take it away from you. Don't even be scared. Again, a lot of these fears, anxiety is a typical Scorpio thing that will never manifest. You just don't be, you know, your own enemy, right? So with the King of Swords, 6 of Cups, there's someone here who had a very, very sweet, deep feelings awakened by you. But it's so much for them. It's like their whole world was spinning around with it. So they chose to focus on work. They chose to just let things be, let the universe decide. I don't know if they're like... It's hard for me to say whether there was someone else or not, but it seems with the King of Swords, this is a person who is guarded, and you're like, I don't want anyone guarded. Please, if it's guarded, go away. Keep your guard, whatever you want. Knight of Cups to the Fool and the 4 of Wands, it does feel like There is going to be someone taking a chance, you taking a chance with someone, and it's going to be a happy thing. Again, what's blocking it, I feel like with the King of Swords, is literally somebody needing to what do you call it, lower their guard. Hierophant here, King of Pentacles, could be a person who has Taurus in their chart. They like to take their time, but I don't know. Let's see, let's take a little more. I want to take some oracle cards here, because this, it's just like, I don't know, this sometimes makes sense, but it doesn't make sense. Hold on, which deck should we? Okay. Hold on, Scorpio. Yeah, this one. Let's do this one. What's blocking your manifestation, if there is anything? Because it doesn't really seem so much that you're blocked, but look at this. The cards are flying out is patience, and also Magician in the Mirror. I know how much you hate this word, patience, but I do think things are working out, believe it or not. There is attachment. There is third chakra. There's something here where you need to work your confidence a little bit. I feel like maybe your confidence, because of things you've experienced, things that were happening around you, been a little bit not in its best place. Be aware of your thoughts as well. There's a lot of abundance coming towards you, which is also going to make you feel a lot more, I feel like a lot more desirable, a lot more attractive. We also have here envy, door to value, and appreciation. There is something about the energy of finances. For a lot of you, there is going to be a lot of monetary, like a lot of monetary rewards coming up. There could be jealous people, yes, but it's also you sometimes catching yourself maybe being jealous. It doesn't have to be of others' finances, could be other things. Let that go. Try to appreciate genuinely, like get into the state of gratitude for everything you have, even if it's hard right now. Try to really count your blessings, whatever those are. Even if it's just having simple things, having, I don't know, peaceful skies and I don't know, food and water. Like, I know you want more, but something here about appreciation that's really going to help the situation and help you heal, I'm seeing too. Because I feel like you not getting what you want is creating so much frustration. You are literally like, I don't care, I don't want anything. If I don't have what I'm asking for, I don't care about anything. And as much as I understand how you feel, that's not the way to go. That's what the Spirit's saying here. What can you do? Let's see. What can you do to really bring back whatever you're manifesting? In this case, your relationship sooner. Like, I'm just feeling like you can't. For a lot of you guys, I understand, because again, all the transit energy is about relationship. It's like this very painful birth of a relationship. I feel like that's happening currently. For a lot of you, this is also going to be, and this is something like I talked to a few other astrologers with about the reason as well a lot of things for you are taking longer right now is because astrologically where we stand with Pluto soon traveling through the last degree of Capricorn, about to prepare to enter Aquarius, Jupiter-Neptune conjunction, all the Saturn energy in Aquarius. For a lot of you, Saturn in your 4th house, Jupiter in the 5th, Jupiter-Neptune in the 5th, North Node in your 7th. The relationship you're going to be starting now is going to be not only like lasting a lifetime, it's going to be lasting lifetimes, like lifetimes, multiple, you know? So, yeah, I mean, that's what you wanted, right? For some of you. Let's see, what can you do to bring your manifestation faster? My God, look at this, door to romance, opening your heart to romance. 33 could be an important number. 6th chakra, Archangel Metatron, number 40 could be an important number. Door to spirit, 32. I feel like there is actually a lot of, like, if you believe in such thing as your angel spirit guides, a lot of them are working with you right now, trying to help you bring that person into your life. I also have here 3rd chakra, Archangel Chamuel. Working with angels, but then look at this appreciation showing up again. We have again 7th chakra, Archangel Uriel. You really, this is like, it's angels, working with angels. Some of you might have been seeing angel numbers like crazy lately. And look, yin yang, wow, what a reading. Bottom of the deck, rest and rejuvenation. You do need to let go, I feel like a little bit, especially for those of you who've been heavy manifesting this. It's hard for Scorpios to let go, but it's also the only way. If you know something about Scorpio life, right? We all been through this experience where the pain of loss of something or disappointment or heartbreak is so deep. And it almost like usually it intensifies to the point where it's like impossible to literally like breathe. You don't know if you're gonna make it through this experience. And usually this is when you're holding on the strongest, right? The stronger you hold on, this is the more the pain is. And sometimes it's hard to even explain why you're holding on so tightly. Like you don't, like you, if somebody asks you, like, what are you holding on to? You don't know. You just don't know, but it's like what it feels. And then the moment when you finally surrender in a Scorpio way, when you finally literally like, I call it like burning your last feather as a phoenix before you're reborn again, a beautiful transformation happens. You're literally like rising from the ashes, you know, like I always joke like Jesus' sign should have been not Pisces but Scorpio, you know, because we are the ones experiencing, you know, death, rebirth, resurrection, rising, literally, you know, in this life, you know, without any incarnation, reincarnation. But jokes aside, there is something here about, like, look, we have 3 angels here. We have 7th chakra Archangel Uriel in this oracle deck, 3rd chakra Archangel Camael, 6th chakra Archangel Metatron. 7th chakra, of course, is crown, it's visions, different downloads from the universe you're receiving. 3rd chakra is your solar plexus, confidence again showing up. 6th chakra is your, what do you call it, 3rd eye. So trust in your vision, trust in your guidance, but also being confident. What I'm seeing here for some of you, you lately might have been very discouraged. You don't trust your own intuition. You don't trust anything. You're feeling confused. You're feeling like you don't even know if you can trust the messages you're receiving anymore. Nothing freaking makes sense. And I feel like this is the moments for you to strengthen your connection with Creator, your spirit guides, angels, and also to be more confident. You have to believe in yourself. You have to believe in the messages that the universe is sending you. It's hard, but it's like, for you, it's interesting as well. The door to romance and door to spirit are showing up next to each other. So for you, it's a spiritual journey. So for you, it's not like, whenever you start a romantic journey, Scorpios, for you it's also a spiritual journey. Whenever you also start a spiritual journey, it also seems like it's a romantic journey. They go hand in hand. Like, yeah, and it's like, again, the energy of appreciation is here, and it's number 15 in the traditional deck. 15 usually is the devil card, but here it's about appreciation. You here are not, basically you here resist the temptation of falling into obsession by being appreciative. Instead of going into this tunnel vision about a person or about when will my manifestation come, you go into appreciating things you already manifested, things you already have. It's so important to be grateful, guys, here, because I think for me personally, it happened many times when I would totally be so upset I'm not getting something I have. Nothing else, like things, so many amazing things I need to be grateful for would literally lose their meaning. And it's like, it's not about being ashamed of that, but just acknowledging that this could change. Rest and rejuvenation card here. There's something here about just literally taking a chill pill for a moment. Yin and yang, again, this is also masculine, feminine energy. For a lot of you, the connection that you are getting is gonna be like, I don't know, the ultimate soulmate of soulmates. Let's take, which deck should we take? Which haven't we used in a while? This one of my favorite decks too. This one is, forgot the name of this deck, sorry. Telema, I think. Yeah or no? Anyway. Is love coming for Scorpios? Is love coming? Or the improvement of whatever is going on right now? Is it coming? Will things be better? The start of the Empress, yes, I do think, I mean, like, if someone disagrees with my interpretation, just tell me on the question, will things get better when you get the star in the Empress? What is the other interpretation? I think everyone can agree, yes, the star with the Empress, yes. Things will get better for a lot of you this month, in the month of March. Next, I would say 17 days, so next 2 weeks. This is before the next full moon. I'm seeing things will get much better. You will be looking back at whatever you're going through right now, and you will be like, you know what, it was just a bad dream. None of this was real. Knight of Pentacles with the King, Queen of Pentacles. Remember your worth. I feel like sometimes for you, not getting what you truly want can bring back that insecurities from the past where you don't feel good enough or whatever. But it's actually you are who the good one. It's other people very often who are scared they're not good enough for you. So remember that. You are the one who chooses. You choose if you're going to be with someone or not someone choosing you. It very often feels this way, but it's actually vice versa. You're the one who is going to be making a choice. Four of Pentacles. Again, don't play small. Six of Wands. There is victory coming your way. Justice could be dealing with Taurus or Libra. Ace of Cups. Definitely love here. Five of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles, whatever. Also, let me just move the cards. Whatever things didn't work out in the past, you one day I feel like will be telling a story about this. Five of Pentacles to Three of Pentacles. If you're a creative person, writer, poet, musician, painter, content creator, I don't know. Because the love is here with the Ace of Cups. Love is definitely here. Things will get better. Things will be fair. I feel like with Six of Wands to the Justice, things will be fair. Things like if you feel things are unfair now, at the very minimum, they will be fair. Ace of Cups, you will make peace with the past. You will make peace maybe with someone who hurt you in the past. And because you make this peace, things will really get better. Like there's this feeling of victory. There's this feeling of like, I've been so sad, but now I've been so sad and conflicted, but now again there is peace. Dove is here. Like it's almost like it's funny that you used to be sad before about this Knight of Cups. Someone will approach you, maybe someone who, I don't want to say like it's someone who disappeared in the past, but for some of you it could be. I just don't like to give this false hope. Let's see. A lot of secrets will come out by the next full moon. Full moon, we're gonna have full moon in Virgo at 27 degrees, which is interesting. My full moon, 27 degrees Virgo. A lot of things, especially if there's been some things left unsaid between you and another person, something that made you feel sad before. A lot of this will come to fruition. You will speak your truth, I'm feeling like. And someone will speak their truth to you as well. Hierophant, there's going to be commitment. I don't know who is going to be commitment with, new person or somebody you already know. We're gonna actually, oh my god, it's 37 minutes now. We're gonna take a look in the extended. We're gonna see what's going on further, how this unfolds. Link to the extended down below. Thank you guys so much for watching. Talk soon. Bye.